far as like the no spend challenge goes, it's going great. It's just that, if you do a no spend challenge, stuff is going to start breaking, right? So it was the rice cooker, yes. But we're also having issues with one of our air conditioners. Hooray! And the pool guys had to come and fix the pump. For some reason, something wasn't working and they needed to fix something. How much that's going to cost, we're just going to have to be surprised and see when they're done and see what that's going to cost. But wouldn't you know it? But we have been stopping ourselves and being disciplined at not going anywhere and not spending any money and not going out to eat the whole month, and it's just like, except for the time we used the gift certificates, that was really nice. And that was just one ice cream one day, and then that was Red Lobster another day. And that was it. That is it. We did get to go see the Wonka movie. And that was because our good friends gave us a couple of Fandango gift cards for Christmas. So that really, I need to write them an extra thank you on that because, oh my goodness, a big thank you from all of us. They're the same ones who gifted us the Red Lobster dinner as well. And had it not been for their gift cards, we wouldn't have been able to go anywhere this month like that because of the no spend challenge. One thing that I do need to do is I need to spring for some haircuts for the boys. The boys are starting to look like, I don't know, they just escaped from the zoo and their hair is just growing so long and wild and they need to get a haircut. And I know some of you might be thinking, then you can cut their hair. I tried for years to cut their hair when they were in elementary school, and I used scissors, I used clippers, I bought the trimmers, everything, and I just do not have the knack, you guys. If you could see how badly I could mess up a short haircut, it's just phenomenal. So I ended up cutting 2 of them at one point, and that's with clippers and with scissors. And so I just can't. And they are, I'm not skilled, I want to say. I hate saying the words I can't, but I am not skilled there. I have the greatest respect for real stylists because it is not easy. It's not as easy as it looks. And so I consider that not an extra expense at this point. That is something that we just need. So hopefully this weekend we can take them somewhere to get their haircuts. I also have to get the oil changed on a couple of vehicles. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I see the light coming on, and I'm not willing to have a bigger expense that I have to fix because I didn't change the oil this month. So that is also a need. It's not an extra. So if you have to maintain stuff like that, I don't think that that's an extra spend. So I bought no clothes, no extra things, for myself. I've been staying out of my favorite thrift store all month. I have not even gone in to look because it's just too tempting. And at first I was feeling like I was going through some withdrawals or something. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I just have to go and look. And then, and now I'm like, there's other things to do. I used to love to go to the bookstore. I do love to go to the library. And the library, again, you don't have to spend there. I do have a habit of going to the bookstore in the library. So I have to make sure that I don't go look there because then the temptation to buy something that's so cheap, but do you really need it, is still there. So haven't been doing that either. One thing that I have done before, and I don't know if this is like a nice thing to do or what, I think it's smart, is that I used to go to Barnes & Noble a lot, and I'll go and I'll pick out some really neat books that I like, and unless I really can't help myself, I will look at it, make sure I want to buy it, put it back on the shelf, find it for Amazon in a paperback form for 1/3 of the price. And so I think it's smart because I get a really good review of the book and whether or not I actually want to put it on my shelf and have it and possess it for future reference. So I don't like just, buying a book on Amazon and then not really getting to see a few pages, or maybe they just show you the table of contents and you don't really know if you'll use it or not. And if you have it physically in front of you, you could really peruse it and make that choice. And books are expensive now. I mean, they could be $30 to $50 just for a book. So I would really like to buy it in a cheaper paperback form, if at all possible. So anyway, it's going really well. I just wanted to check in with you. I don't know if you're doing a no spend challenge, how's that going? What are some things that you're learning from this? I'm really learning a lot about being able to save. And I will say I have saved at least, I want to say at least $300 a week so far, that I probably would have spent on things that weren't completely necessary. And so every week, what I just do is I get that money that I would have used for different miscellaneous things, and I just move it over to a savings area. And my plan was at the end of the month to just take that money and to just make an extra payment on the mortgage, right? And so hopefully, I'd still get to do that, even though there's these other things that are creeping up. Now there's these, like the air conditioning and the pool thing, and but anyway, such is life, right? Okay, so just checking in with you, and I will see you soon. All right, it is Saturday, and I just did the grocery shopping that I needed to do for this week, and I needed to go to Sam's Club. And first of all, and that is what I'm just doing, I wanted to try to stay within my 100, right, this week, like I want to do for each week in January, because it's supposed to be a no spend January. But I do need some fresh things, and I do need some things that I run out of. So Sam's, this is my receipt right here. I ended up spending $69.53, and I was really kind of bummed because I needed to buy some more dish liquid for the dishwasher. And so I get a big one, which lasts absolutely forever. But it was $10 off of my $100. And so I had to get that. I had to get another liquid egg whites box. I bought egg whites at other places. They're just too expensive, or they're really low quality and they have bits of yolk in them. So these ones really are the best ones. I also bought a bag of apples there. Now, the apples that I got at the dollar store were great. It was just, they were a lot smaller, and it was like half of this amount, and it was $2.99. Now, these ones were $4.30 something for like a 5-pound bag, which was great. And so I got like double, for less. It still was less to buy it at Sam's. And then the bananas were cheapest at Sam's. I've looked just about everywhere. A lot of people are selling bananas by the banana now. And here you can still get 3 pounds for like $1, I don't know, 30 something, or $1.40. Really a good buy. I did get 2 packages. They were both marked off for about the same amount, of prime rib steak burgers. I was looking for some steaks, but couldn't really stretch it this week. They're a little bit too expensive. But this has a good fat content. I'm kind of like a 1-to-1 on protein and fat, and that's what I was kind of looking for. So I went ahead and got 2 packages of these. I did get some Parmesan shredded cheese. Now, I debated getting a smaller little carton like at Albertsons, but those cartons are about $4 or $5, and you probably get like 1/5 or 1/6 of what is in here. And this one, this huge thing, is like $10. So I thought, what, this is going to last us a very long time, and I won't run out within a week. So that was a good buy for me. I also picked up some cage-free eggs, so 2 dozen in here. Not a bad deal. It was $4 something, just under $5. Oh, this I did not get at Sam's Club. I get this at Sprouts. Now, I wanted to tell you, if you could find a place that sells local greens near you, you're going to save money. The reason why is because they're going to last longer. This one comes from, sorry, the ice maker is making noise. This one comes from Arizona nearby, and they sell this in a little corner, refrigerated corner in Sprouts. So they're very local. What they do is they perforate the bag, so there's all these little holes in here, so it breathes really well when I put it in the fridge. But since they're local, I have to tell you, these can last like 2 weeks before they start really wilting. And that is great, because when I buy that, you know, like the bin, the tub, and it's got like spring mix in it at Sam's or something like that, or at Albertsons, that stuff wilts within a couple days. I need to throw it all out. But this, I don't waste any. It lasts a very long time, and it allows me to get to it when I can get to it. So I was really glad about that. So, you know, a little pricey there. Now, I did not buy the paper towels there because that was $20 for the pack of paper towels, and I wasn't willing to take that out of my budget this week. But I did go to Winco, and I bought one of these 2% milks for the kids, which I'm going to stretch and mix in with the powdered 2% milk. That's why I'm buying one instead of four as my usual shopping list. And then this is the shopping trip. And then this is the usual margarine that we use. It is the Bromelain Brown made with yogurt. Now at, goodness me, dropped everything. So I spent $21.03 at Winco buying these. And then also, as I showed you last week, I got these Cascade waters, and I have switched to buying these there because these are 58 cents instead of the, get a lot less for a lot more at Sam's Club. All right, now I did get some of these things here at Albertsons. This is what I got there. I got these are cheaper. They are paper towels, but they had a coupon there, the Fiora this week, where you can get the 6 paper towels, or you can get like 12 of the toilet papers for $3.99 as long as you scan the coupon, and that's at Albertsons. So I did that. So I did $3.99 on that instead of $20. I did get some chuck roast, which was already marked down to $6.80 savings, and so it's $20.37 for this meat. Seems like a lot. I'm going to explain in a minute. I got a really good deal. And then I also got some already seasoned ground chicken, which I really love. This is kind of like the stuff that I got last time, except I got the herb seasoned that I made the little chicken balls out of, little protein bites. And so I wanted to get a couple of those and do that again. I also got a French baguette while we were there because we love those. That's always a treat. And then I got some of these for the kids, the Chobani Zero Sugars. The yogurts, they really do like the yogurt, and these were on sale. Again, I had to scan a coupon for that. I believe that's probably all I got there. But anyway, that was going to come out to quite a bit. But as you can see down here, I had some rewards because I'm a reward member. So it really pays to be a club member. And so the store savings was $16.12. $20 were my rewards. So I basically almost got most of my meat for free. And then my Just For You savings were $5.18. So I saved a total of $41, and I only paid $21. So that was great. So I only, I saved a huge amount there on the meat. So I was able to get some good stuff. All in all, I spent about $117 this week. So I did go over my 100 by like $17. So I'm a little bummed about that, but I don't know how else I could have done this. And honestly, if I wouldn't have had that $20 of rewards, I would have been in a lot more trouble. So I was really grateful for that. It was such a blessing today. But yeah, that's where it is. I'm upset that I'm $17 over this week. But as a family of 5, and for the good stuff that I got, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. We're still working on the pantry stuff, the pantry challenge. So you notice I didn't buy any rice, potatoes, or beans, or canned veggies, or canned fruits, or things like that, or sauces. I have all that in my pantry, and that is what we are going to be depending on this week. So considering all that, I think I did pretty good.